Happy Sunday, boys and girls. I just wanted to welcome you back to Sunday school starting this fall. It's going to look a little bit different because of all the things that are different in our world right now. Hopefully we'll get to see you at some of the outdoor services at church on Sundays. But for Sunday school, we're going to be doing video chats on Sundays. And I look forward to seeing you guys at church. Hopefully we'll all be back in person in Sunday school soon. Josie and I have missed you all so much. I hope everybody had a great summer, and I can't wait to hear about it whenever we get together again. So today we're going to share the story of how Jesus healed 10 men. But first, I want to talk to you about our main message. Why did God create people? Does anybody know that? Have you ever thought about that? Why did God create people? God created people to love Him and give Him glory. And so today we're going to learn a little bit about what Jesus did for His people. But first, I want to look over your packet with you. So this week you should have received some worksheets on your doorstep. And this one here is probably my favorite because it's the most important part of our lesson today. Being thankful. And on this page you're going to find all kinds of things that I know you're thankful for. I'm very thankful for my family, for my pets, for a home that keeps us warm and safe and dry, for plenty of good food to eat, and friends, and clothes, and especially I'm thankful for Jesus. So I want you to follow along and shade in the little bubble beside the things that you're thankful for today. And next, I want to read with you our story about Jesus healing 10 men, and we'll see what happens in our story. The man who said thank you. Luke 17:11-19. And I have some friends to join me for this story today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 men were very sick. They were so sick that the doctor couldn't make them better. They were so sick that they couldn't stay with their mommies and daddies or boys and girls. They had to stay outside, all by themselves. All of them wanted to be well so that they could go home. You see, our friends are very sad. They're bandaged up and sick and hurting, and they're all alone. One day, the 10 sick men saw lots of people coming up the road. Look at all the people, somebody said. And look, isn't that Jesus? It is Jesus. He can help us. Jesus was far away. So the men yelled in big voices, Jesus, help us! Now Jesus knows everything. He knew right away what they wanted. Right away, he called back, go to the men who work in God's temple church. Let them see if you are still sick. I'm glad to tell you the men did just that. Just what Jesus said. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 sick men started down the road. Step, 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 step. All at once, somebody said, "Oh, my hands! They're better." Another man said, "My arms! They're better." Somebody else shouted, "Jesus made us well. Now we can go home." And away they hurried. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 men. Just 9. But one man didn't hurry home. That man wanted to say thank you first. So he ran back to Jesus. "Thank God," the man shouted. "I'm well." "Thank you," he said to Jesus. "Thank you." Jesus was pleased, but he was a little sad too. "Didn't I make 10 men well?" he asked. "Did only one man come back to say thank you?" Then he told the man he could go home. What did you learn? Jesus was pleased when the man thanked him. Jesus is pleased when you tell him, "Thank you." What could you thank Jesus for right now? All right, friends, I think it's time to stretch and get up and move around a little bit. I'm thankful for being able to move around and do all the things that I like to do. Next, I want to show you a way that you can remember the story of the 10 men and remember to be thankful for the things that we have. In your packet, you should have received a picture of this man in this clear plastic page protector. You see he's got some bandages on him because he's been ill. And if you can get a dry erase marker, you can draw some owies on him, and that will help you remember that he was sick and he had a problem, and that when Jesus came along, it was like taking an eraser and erasing all the bad sickness away. And that's a way that you can remember this one special man that came back to tell Jesus thank you. Another thing in your packet today is a color page that you can remember this story by. Here's Jesus, and here is that one man that came back to say thank you. Friends, it's been so nice to visit with you today. And before I go, I just wanted to say I hope you have a fantastic week, and I want to close us with a little short prayer. If you'll bow your heads with me and fold your hands and repeat after me. Dear God, thank you for this day. Thank you for our church family. Thank you for our friends and our loved ones. And thank you for all the blessings that we have. Please help us to have a great week ahead. And please help us to always be thankful. Boys and girls, I've really enjoyed getting to visit with you this morning. I hope you have a great week, and I can't wait to talk to you next Sunday.